himself from moving towards you. Would you lift your hands and receive the love of God?
I'm Peter with ProLifeNews.tv and ProLife Unity, and I'm here with Lou Engle, and we've just wrapped up the event, TheCall, here on the Washington Mall. Quite the event, and a lot of people, wouldn't you say?
It was an amazing day. It's never been about the numbers, but we were thrilled. About 50 to 70,000 gathered together for 12 hours of fasting and prayer with the major focus here in D.C. that God would end abortion and send revival to America. There's a new generation. They fasted all day. I'm encouraged. There's a rumbling in America.
Well, this is the kind of thing that I believe needs to happen, is that, pulling people together and saying, hey, you said a very good thing. You said, instead of sitting there on the couch and watching TV, get up.
Yeah.
Pray, fast, get involved.
It's a time to pray and fast, and it's a time for loving action. It's a time to adopt children. It's a time to get involved with crisis pregnancy centers. It's a time to move in circles of prayer and fasting. This is not the time to have nice television, popcorn. It's not like it's evil, but we're in a war for the soul of America, and right now, in the next 3 months, the future of our nation is going to be shifted, and it's time that we rise up and cry out to God and then get involved.
Now, a lot of people seem to think that there's something in the air, like maybe we're starting to make a difference, maybe people are starting to pay attention. Do you get that feeling?
Well, you see what's going on with the 8th Court, the 8th Court of Appeals in Chicago, that has just come out and said that an abortion doctor must tell a woman that's going to have an abortion that she is killing a distinct, unique human being. This is unheard of. South Dakota is ending abortion. I tell you, there's a movement, but right now it's being warred against, even in the elections. We need to cry out to God to hold back the evil and shift the ideologies. But I do see a rumbling going on.
All right. Well, we're all about action. On our site, we encourage people, first Friday, we ask them to call their representatives and just tell them, be more moral,
Yeah.
Oppose abortion, human killing research, and it's simple things like that, calling for action.
Yeah.
That's what you do, and you stir people up. So what can you tell folks out there? What can they do? What can specifically they do? What website do they go to? How do they get involved?
Well, I would encourage you to go to a website called Bound4Life, boundforlife.com, because they have chapters exploding across America where they stand in front of the courts, abortion clinics with tape on their mouth with the word life, and it's simply a prayer movement, but the prayer movement's exploding. I think we start right there, and then God will direct you how to get involved. He'll soften your heart. You'll begin to burn to adopt a child. I think that's how it works. And then you can go to TheCall.com, TheCall.com, to be a part of this massive prayer movement that is really dedicated to seeing life come to America.
Outstanding. What's your next stop?
California. TheCall, California. November 1st, 3 days before the elections, Qualcomm Stadium. We want to invite every one of you to pray and come to that stadium that day, because you see, 3 days later, the people of California are going to decide whether or not we're going to have homosexual marriage in America. And as California goes, so goes the nation. Therefore, there is a mighty movement of pastors, thousands, who are standing up and say it's time to go to war, to pray and fast. Qualcomm Stadium, November 1st. You can go to TheCall.com and get all the information. Let's go. Let's fight for the nation.
Thank you, Lou. I appreciate your time.
God bless you.
God bless
you.
you.
Thanks, man. See you.
Peter with ProLife Unity and ProLifeNews.tv. We're wrapping it up here. We've been down here at the mall. TheCall, TheCall.com, of course, Bound for Life, bound4life.com. You can see folks wrapping it up here. Like Lou said, we've got to get involved. This is a revival. This is something that's happening across the nation. And, here's a man who's going around the country and probably around the world to do things to help us get out of the couch, get off the couch, and get involved. So for those of you who are watching this, pro-life is action. And we need to do more. We need to end abortion. It's been 35 years, 50 million dead. Now's the time. Join us. Go to ProLifeUnity.com and ProLifeNews.tv for more information and for plenty of videos.
myself from moving